Alright, Schlockmeisters fans, by request, we're going to watch an Andy Milligan movie. It's called Bloodthirsty Butchers. Let's check it out. Our movie starts out on Fleet Street. You know, the whole Sweeney Todd demon barber story. Sure enough.
How long have you been in London? Oh, about a fortnight. Where are you from? Dublin.
So there's our barber, Sweeney Todd, doing what he does. Had to get that ring off, so I had to remove the hand to do it.
Delicious surprise, yours. You win.
Apparently the people who are killed
It wasn't meant to
are turned into meat pies.
I have a pressing tea engagement and I should be late. It turns out our business immediately. And good day to you, Miss Key. And a good day to you.
Here we have Tobias. This woman wants her money back for a pie.
You blind got hair, black hair. Where'd you get it? Well, it certainly isn't mine. No, it doesn't seem to matter. It isn't a laughing matter. I didn't think it was. It came out of one of your pies I bought not 1 hour ago.
Oh, I missed you so much.
Here's Joanna and her beau, Jarvis.
I can't leave the shop.
To hell with the shop, let's go.
You know I can't.
Oh, I missed you so much. If you only...
Well, Joanna and Jarvis are getting hot and heavy here. Here's a singer who works in a local
Just want you to stick to your word.
burlesque type
I want
place.
all those things you promised me. And I want them by the end of the week, and you can get yourself another singer.
You wouldn't do that to me.
Wouldn't I, though?
Apparently that singer Anna loves Sweeney Todd.
Not far enough.
I'm afraid.
Afraid of what?
Afraid we'll go beyond the limit.
You let me worry about that.
Could never be too low.
There is no low. When two people become one, haven't I shown you that? Given you 1 week's notice, Anna.
She gets
I'll
fired.
find you here 1 week from tonight. Oh, help me. God, I'll break your bloody little neck. Tell her, mister. She's all yours with my blessing.
Now, I believe this is Sweeney Todd's wife, not Anna. They have a combative relationship.
Don't you?
Tobias gets in arguments too.
I'm gonna have you whether you like it or not.
Then if you so much as come one step more, I'll scream and bring every neighbor down in the shop. Now go on back up here. Oh, one other thing while I'm still speaking. Listen to
You don't believe me, do you?
I didn't say that.
When you getting married to Jarvis,
We haven't said a date yet.
I think you should get away as soon as possible.
Why?
Because it isn't safe for you here.
I can't leave without knowing a reason why.
Maggie hates me. She'd like to get rid of me. Do you believe that?
So that guy's not going to fare too well.
She does.
Sweeney gives some advice to
Women can't
Jarvis.
stand happiness for more than 3 days at a time. It drives them wild. So you have to know when to upset things before they do. And then you forgive them, you tell them you love them, and you watch out for the next 3 days.
So while Jarvis sits there in the chair, Sweeney and Tobias get him. And here's the aforementioned Rosie kissing Tobias.
No other woman is going to have you. We're meant for each other, you know that.
Yeah, I know that. Rosie?
Yeah?
How long have we known each other?
About a year, why?
I
feel just
And there's some flirting going on here. Nice dress.
with most guys, it's the other way round.
I ain't most guys.
So they make out for a little bit, as couples do. And then he stabs and kills her. As couples don't. Here's a pie.
Honey? Well, cut.
I guess that's a heart. I guess this is Sweeney's wife.
Well, then Desdemona has this big scene where she pleads for her life. But you're not ready for that, Connor.
Soon to be late wife. And when the body's discovered, gotta kill that guy too. Sweeney Todd has a plan.
A bit of jealousy that she followed you out of your flat up to the roof of the building.
You know she's daft enough to go for that.
Of course she is. You can wrap her around your little finger.
Maggie, there's one problem.
What's that?
Supposing the police think I pushed her off the roof.
They wouldn't if you came downstairs and were seen by witness.
Tobias.
Or me.
And the other would.
We sure are. I'm Sweeney back. You're mine! We'll sail out of there, mine!
Another stabbing. Another killing and gutting.
You what?
Off with her head. And now we have a fight between Tobias and Sweeney Todd. The fight continues. A stabbing. And then beware of flying knives. They might embed in your head. And our movie ends with her and Jarvis. They're still a couple. Even though I thought Jarvis was dead, but I guess that was him that was about to be killed at the end.
How do you do? My, what a handsome young man. You have beautiful babies. We see little things with that. Oh, it's never too soon for little ones.
Okay, just got done watching the movie Bloodthirsty Butchers. It's an Andy Milligan film. It was requested from me about a month ago. Someone said, hey, can you watch an Andy Milligan movie? And I looked through, and I do have a couple of them on this double DVD here, Bloodthirsty Butchers, and The Rats Are Coming, The Werewolves Are Here, which I'll watch soon. But I got through Bloodthirsty Butchers this morning. Now, what you have here is a retelling of the Sweeney Todd story, the demon barber of Fleet Street, the guy who cuts people, kills them, and turns them into meat pies. We have Sweeney Todd and his buddy Tobias in this movie. This movie is it's garbage, really. It's directed by Andy Milligan, who some say is the worst director of all time, even worse than Ed Wood. somebody pointed out to me, I think I actually read it online, that if you look close in this movie, you can find light switches. It's supposed to take place in Victorian England, but there are light switches and all kinds of other things that you can see that make it clear that this is not filmed in Victorian England. They did not take great pains to make things realistic in this movie. The acting actually isn't horrible, but it's kind of slow, to be honest with you. It's an hour and 17 minutes. It's not a long movie, so it does go by quickly, but not great acting, no nudity, very little blood, so there's not a whole lot going for it in this movie. It's just not a good movie. It's but with that being said, the movie does have a little bit of charm to it, I think, because it's one of these movies that's so bad that's it's actually kind of entertaining. Like I said, I could use some nudity in this movie, but we didn't get that because some of the actors in this movie were actually decent looking. The guy who played Sweeney, Todd, died in 2015. He's no longer with us. And the woman who played Joanna was in another movie I have called The House Advantaged, a.k.a. Scream and Die, where she had a fully nude scene with a monkey in a bed. There you go. So anyway, it's Bloodthirsty Butchers. It's Andy Milligan. Code Red recently released Bloodthirsty Butchers, as well as The Rats Are Coming, The Werewolves Are Here, on Blu-rays, separate Blu-rays. And they cost about $32 to $35 each. I don't know why anybody want to pay that much for this garbage, but hey, apparently those Blu-rays actually look fantastic too. This one's a little shabby looking, but hey, for $15 or so, you can get this one and get both movies. That's the way to go, I think. I don't think you need to see this movie in high definition. So anyway, it's an interesting film. It's got a great title. Interesting, there's also a Japanese punk band that started in the 70s, middle 70s, I think, called Bloodthirsty Butchers. Couldn't get confirmation of this, but I have to think they took their name from this movie. Where else would that come from? So anyway, check it out. It's called Bloodthirsty Butchers. It's boy, it's quite a film. Andy Milligan, you were something else. So check it out. Let me know what you think about it. Leave some comments down below. We'll talk about it. Bloodthirsty Butchers. Watch it.